That's what makes you beautiful.
If I had to break down my success, the success we've had, to one word, it would have to be the word consistency. It's scary to think of where I could end up and where I am today, to know that the little small daily decisions led to that.
Thank y'all very much, and we'll see you later.